What's going on, everybody? STUDmuffin here. This is part 15 of the Seleucid Empire campaign, and we're going to get right into it here with the battle. Icarus of Raphia is heading toward Alexandria, the Egyptian capital, but we have stumbled across this army here. So let's get right into the battle. Of course they're going to run. We're going to chase them down. Who is this? Semedicos, Epiphanes. Pretty weak army. Let's get right into it. Okay, Cav on the left and the right, elephants in the center. I'm going to try to get some missile kills. Up here, their Cav. Don't think I'm going to need my infantry, but it wouldn't hurt to just move them forward anyway. We might. Look at these guys. These guys are sick. These are the Greek Sacred Band. Yeah, looking good, dude. Looking sharp, dude. Look at that. Yeesh. Alright, shall we just charge the general there? Do this. Let's charge the general with 2. Just like so. Go ahead and send all of our left flank up. Yes, sir. Charging in there. Not taking any missile casualties yet. Okay, circle around. Circle around. I want this guy to escape. Encircle him. There we go. Oh. There we go. There's the Egyptian general dead. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is not good. Get out of there. Okay. All right. Back to the other flank. Charge the archers. Okay. Now we're getting some good missile kills. Should we go ahead and send the infantry up? Don't know. Don't really want to charge my cav in. Maybe I could have some sort of massive route. Maybe that would be beneficial. Let's try it. I'll have to hit from both sides. Okay. There's a route. Hit from behind. Okay. All right, now we got to route these guys. They're running away. They're running away, running away, running away now. Charge from behind. Let's go this way. Don't want anybody to escape. All right, everybody chase them down. Go. Turn these guys off of fire at will. Oh, that could have not ended very well. Lost a couple. What are they now, spearmen? Now charge. Go. Beautiful. Lost a couple there. I was a little nervous about my general being over there, but hey, he's fine. He's fine. He charged right into the spearmen, unfortunately, but there we go. That's the battle. Nice. Look at those casualties. 12. Back toward Alexandria. Retraining up troops in Memphis. Now, was it up here? We had another battle, possibly. I don't know if we're out of range or not. Yep, out of range. All right, we'll end the turn. Another battle, here we come. Taking on the brunt of the Pontic army here. Okay. Get the archers in there. Missile cav. Raise all of our phalanx. Get these guys in tight formation. Okay, now let's run everybody up. Let's walk these guys. Alright. Chase after those light cav. Just like so. Okay, run these guys up. Alright. All the phalanx can drop their spears. Let's just send them up. Whoop. Something like that. Will be fine. Charge the hillmen. There we go. Run them up forward. Get our missiles in there. Where's my general at? Jeez. We've destroyed them for the most part. There we go. Take that. Let's get them back into the fight here. What's going on here? There's the Scythian mercenaries. Get my general over here. These are hillmen here, so let's go ahead and charge them in the rear. Get in here. I am butchering this. All right, let's go ahead and take these guys out of phalanx. Run. Okay. There's my general out right here. Charge in there. Blow the trumpet now. Boom. Beautiful charge there. Okay, now I can chase these Pontic cav, bring up the spears. Bring these guys behind just in case we get flanked here. Let's see, do I want to guard this side? No. There's nobody over here. Drop the spears. Run, 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 run. Beautiful. Chase these guys. Beautiful. Charge in for assistance.
The enemy general is running away.
There we go.
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it is beyond
Now we
belief.
charge forward. Now we charge forward. What is that, Peltus? Okay, yeah, we're going to attack these guys. Sure. Go ahead and charge. Where are my missile cav? Beautiful. We've got a couple here. Okay, what do we want to do here? Yeah, I'm going to charge these guys, actually. Matter of fact. Whoops, didn't drop the spears yet on those guys. Run up, run up, run up. And charge. Okay, now I take my militias in here. Charge the rear. Drop the spears there. Drop the spears on those guys. Drop the spears on those guys. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Now that that's done, bring them in up here. You guys turn on fire at will. And get a good rear charge there. Beautiful. That is the battle, son. That's some good stats there, I guarantee it. Didn't have the perfect micromanagement there, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's break off one of these units to chase these guys down. It's a pretty good force there. Actually, can I chase them down with all my missiles, maybe? Are they fresh? I doubt they'll make it in time. They might, they might, they might. I'll leave it to them. I'll get them out of the way.
This is a glorious achievement.
Let's go. That's what I like to see. Yes, sir. Oh no, death stalks the land. Tyr has the plague. Oh, look at all these children. New family members everywhere. Sounds like a bunch of girls. Let's see. Tilianira here with the Gathocles. Scylla here for Giras. Deianira for Icarus. And Melantho here for Cassandros. A lot of girls born. Still no husband for Downe. She's not having any children anytime soon. All right, our elephant was finally recruited. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can retrain him. Perfect. 600 to retrain. Jeez. Okay, well, all we got to do is retrain and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. This army is done. Retrain the elephants, and then they'll be ready to head out. All right, let's move Alexander closer to Campus Scythii, or Scythi. All right, Parmenion can now head over to Trapezius. 3 rams is plenty. What do they got in the city here? Actually, let's break the siege. Forgot to send in my spy. There we go. Ah, weak troops. Cool. 1 unit of heavy cav, that's about it. They got 1 unit of phalanx. The gates are open, dude. The gates are open. You know what that means. Let's get into it. I ain't even gonna make no rams. I'm just gonna go in. Weak units, 1 unit of phalanx, 1 unit of heavy cav. The rest are pretty much trash. Let's go. Okay, we have 2 phalanx on the left, 2 phalanx on the right, 2 in the middle. We got Peltus in the middle, militia cav on the right, Scythian mercenaries on the left, and of course my bodyguard in the center. Let's head straight up. Go here and here. And like that. Maybe a little bit over here. That'll work. Get everybody out of skirmish mode. Okay, let's send these guys up. And these guys up as well. Something like that. Let's do the big unit over here. Is there anybody over here? There is, there is. Let's get everybody set up here. And then, of course, phalanx will move over. Good Peltus kills coming in. Get our general up as well. Perfect. Get some good militia kills. Hitting from 3 different directions, we'll split up the enemy force. Garrison here, allowing our entry to be a little easier. Considering we don't have any rams, etc. Phalanx are coming. Over. Getting some archer kills. Peltus are putting in work. Jeez. Oh yeah, we'll take that. They have anybody. They have the Eastern Infantry. I was thinking about rushing my cav in to wipe these archers out, but the Eastern Infantry are a little too close for comfort. What I am going to do, let's set these... Let's see. Let's set these pikemen over, out of the way, and then we'll run this unit in. See if that triggers the enemy to chase after me.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
That might have triggered them. I think it has. But by doing this, get the Eastern Infantry to run right in front of all my men, taking militia kills, or not militia, Peltus kills. And then once they've went all the way over here, I'll send in my second unit of spears. I'll have them boxed in, and I can just kill them from the inside. This will also separate them from the archers. Looks like they're not fully committing. I was hoping they would. Let's send these guys over here then. Drop the spears. They're not going anywhere. I don't even know how they still charge. They only have 19 left. Oops. Not mean to do that. See if we can trigger these guys. Matter of fact. Drop the spears. That did not go well. I should have just held them in place there. Let's get in with the general. Okay, now we're gonna sneak through here. Let's go, let's go. What's that? What's that? Now, what do they got up here? The heavy cav, and they got a unit running back. Hillman. Are they going to come down here? They are. They're going to come support. Bring a unit over. Just like so. Create a funnel. Create a little funnel there. Not quick enough. Drop the spears. Perfect. Okay, they're good. Perfect. This is probably gonna trigger my men to attack, even though I don't have my spears down yet. We're gonna go in, and then we set the spears down. Hit the halt button. That is a good way if your spearmen are engaging in combat, your phalanx, and they're stuck in and using their sword. You can hit the little halt button, and they'll go back into formation and drop their phalanx, which is helpful. You know what I'm going to do, though? I like this little entry point here. Okay. Open the spears. And circle around. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Get those guys finished off there. Now we're going to go over to the other side and check on everybody else. Let's see. Set this guy up. What is going on? Okay. Perfect. Why does that not work? Alt, I'm holding Alt. It's not working. It's supposed to keep your men in the same exact directional facing, even though you're setting them in a completely different area. Like right now, these guys are facing this way. So if I were to hold Alt and do this, it's going to keep them facing that way. But for some reason, when I do that, when I want my men to face completely forward here, like this, and then hold Alt and then move them up, it wasn't working for some reason. See that? It's doing the same thing again. Pointing them totally not where I want them to go. That's okay. I'm done fooling with it. Let's move our men in, see if we can trigger these guys. Get our last little militia kills off there. Let's check the other side. Yeah, let's send these guys in. Trigger these guys. These are Peltus. Here come Hillmen. Yeah. Come in here. Now I'm going to put these guys all over here, specifically. Go. Just like so. Drop the spears. And this should hold everybody in place right here, allow me to shoot into their backs. Guard position. This guy should route pretty quick from that. Okay, getting hit by Pontic heavy cav. Let's see. These guys are firing on me, so let's just charge in. Alright. Move my pikemen up. Want one of them blocking off this area. And then one of them can move up into the town center. I'll bring my cav up for support. Oh. Okay. That did not work out. Okay, we're doing good over here, though. So let's go ahead and attack. Go. Drop the spears. Nice. Perfect. There's that. There we go. Now that's light cavalry there. So let's go ahead and drop the spears. Our position. Come up here. Charge. And militia cav charge. Go on, get in there, get in there, get in there. Boom. Let's go.
Praise! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
And then we charge here. Boom. Let's go. I'll take that. And we charge. Now, what is going on over here? Everybody fire. Charge. Those are phalanx. Getting some good kills in the back there. Almost out of missiles. Okay, charge. Here is the route. Let's go. Let's go. We take those. What's the stats? Let's go, baby. What I'm talking about. W's in the comments. W's in the comments. Here we go. What do we do here? What do we do here? Do we exterminate? I think I'm gonna have to. I have to. Okay, what did that leave us with? 3,000. We can go very high on tax rate. Retrain up all of our phalanx and our cav first. Let's combine. I don't know if I want to combine my archers just yet. Let's start on a garrison. Build a stone wall. Knock out some of that corruption and give us some public order there. Looks like Scythia is moving down with a large army here under Medes. I have my army posted up in Cotaeus, just waiting 3 more turns until that building is done. Converting the culture, which will allow me to move out and progress forward. I think I've got another battle here. What is this? Just a commander. Capolis. Let's just do this battle real quick. Then without a commander, they're going to be even weaker. And push toward their capital. Yeah, weak, weak, weak. Let's go. All right, general on the right. Militia cav on the left. Let's just raise all of our spears here. Let us move everybody forward. We'll do something like that. Let's run the phalanx first, and then we'll run the Peltus. Now, I'm not going to move my militia cav in yet because that will trigger the enemy force to react, which they will change their position, which will throw off my plan for getting all my infantry directly in front of them. Once they are in position, then I can move my cav in. Perfect. They got mercenary peltus in the back. I think that's their only missile unit other than their cav. Okay, now we can go closer. Beautiful. And then we'll drop the spears immediately once we're up there and bring the cav up. Boom. Perfect timing. Militia cav is up. Go. That is mercenary hoplites. Charge here. Okay, of course they're going to run. They decide to run. Beautiful. Get up here. Charge. Get the charge in. Got a route, so then these guys should route easier. Boom. Okay, get out of there. Wrap around. Chase these guys down. Now turn around and hit these guys. All my militia cav charge forward. Get out of the way. Everybody charge. I'm not going to make it in time. I'm not going to make it. Oh, well, just focus on what I can do. Okay.
The enemy
Go.
army is in
I'll be
flank.
right back.
Pursue them.
Let's go.
This is a big.
I'll take that. Half of those casualties were probably friendly fire. Nice. We got a couple trade increases there, or a sword bearer and a trade increase. All right, so let's press right up to Sinope. Small amount has retreated. Now, this guy's just by himself up here. Thinks he's going to do something. Crazy. Crazy to me. Not happening, brother. But I'm not going to deviate from where I'm going in order to double back and waste time and turns. I'm just going toward the capital. No time wasted. All right, now that I've got my army in the ships, let's go ahead and take them over. This is going to be Agathocles here with his army looking sick with those archers. Let's go ahead and move them right along. We're first going to take out this Greek army that's sitting outside of Rhodes. We're going to wipe out their ships too. Wipe out this Pontic fleet. Easy. We take those. I am on my way. On my way. All right, let's move Icarus of Raphia up to Alexandria. One more turn and we'll have it besieged. We've got our spy in already. And with that, we've got a lot done so far. I mean, just one turn, we got a lot done, a lot of battles. Got this army retraining up. Demetrius, we're about to convert this culture into Greek and hopefully build this army back up using Memphis and Alexandria along with Thebes here. Try to get some armies built back up in this area. Raphia here, Icarus. We'll be taking Alexandria, of course. We got our ships moving across. Admiral, what is his name? Alcman. We got the army with Agathocles here. We'll be moving it right over along, taking out this Greek army and then coming down to Cadonia and probably besieging it next. We are moving up here with Arhidios, about to hit the Pontic capital. We also have Parmenion here. We just took Trapezius. Trying to decide. I'll probably send Parmenion here up to Kyra and head up toward that direction to go into Scythia, and then have Zeuxis the Conqueror here head up into Scythia this direction. And of course, Alexander over here is about to head over and take out Campus Scythii, then double back, as well as building up the army for Giraz here. So that'll be 3 to 4 armies into Scythia to conquer it, as well as having Arhidios here heading over toward the Greek lands, working his way over to Byzantium, if I can pronounce that, as well as, of course, Agathocles is going to move into Greek lands, and then we'll probably have a couple reinforcing armies come as soon as possible from Asphalion here, and this whole army will be coming over by boat here at Antioch, and we'll transport him across as well, probably hit Miletus or Chalcis, and then move, of course, into Macedonia, Greek lands. So we'll have 3 armies in the Greek lands, 4 armies in Scythia, and then, of course, we'll have 2 to 3 armies in Northern Africa. And we'll just sweep the whole way over and start working our way westward. But yeah, if you've enjoyed up till now, don't forget to check out my other playlists linked in the description. Drop a comment, like, share it with your friends, sub, turn that post notification bell on. That way you know when I drop my videos. Do all that if you want to support the channel and you want to see this channel grow. I'd love to be able to do this more often for you guys. But until next time, God bless. Bye.